That's right, Mike. Dana, it was clear today, now more than ever, what Detective Greg Ferency meant to the city of Terre Haute and the Wabash Valley. Several people in attendance today said he was one of the most genuine and authentic people you may ever meet. Detective Greg Ferency served the community for more than 30 years as a Terre Haute police officer and spent a decade as an FBI task force member. He was also a father of 2 children, Peyton and Nick. FBI Director WRAY says he dedicated his life to both his career and his family.
And when he wasn't actively working a case, he delved into old cold case files to see if he couldn't find one new piece of the puzzle to finally put it all together. But as dedicated and committed to law enforcement work as he was, Greg was even more dedicated to his family. His coworkers cherished the huge smile that overtook Greg's face every time one of his teenagers called. He was so proud of his kids, and he talked about them constantly.
Born and raised in Terre Haute, Greg wore many hats outside of his role as an officer. He ran his own business, held safety trainings for schools and various churches, and was also a published author. Terre Haute Police Chief SHAWN says when he was a new officer, he was able to learn a lot from Ferency on both a personal and professional level.
So after 24 years, I can tell you that for me, my interpretation of Greg Ferency has gone from mysterious drug investigator with unusual clothing and a big dog to one of the most remarkable people that I've ever met. While his appearance may not always reflect it, and his personality never allow it to show, he was likely the smartest person in most rooms he entered. And while he had every right to be arrogant, he had no use for that emotion and would just as soon make you laugh.
Josh PIRTLE, a longtime friend of Detective Ferency, says Greg was a humble guy and he'll truly be missed.
I've struggled this week to understand the senseless act of evil that took Greg from us. I don't know that I truly ever will, and I know we're all hurting, but Greg was so much more than a police officer, a detective, an FBI task force officer. He was a dad, a son, a brother, an uncle, a nephew, an instructor, and a friend. And I recently learned that he was also a professional ring bearer from a family member. It'd be impossible to list and know all the people Greg positively impacted. He was truly one of a kind.
Detective Greg Ferency died at the age of 53 years old on July 7, 2021 in the line of duty. Mike?
All right, thank you.